This week, the Austin Police Department unveiled a new tool. It is an online interactive dashboard focused on providing information about adult sex crimes here in the city.
Now, this tool came about because of a settlement the city reached 4 years ago with a group of women who actually sued over the mishandling of their sexual assault investigations. Joining us today to talk more about this dashboard, this new tool, is Commander Deanna Lichter with the Austin Police. Commander, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
So as we start our conversation, we'd actually like to pull up that dashboard so people at home can get a look at what it looks like. There are so many tools on this site that people can dig through different data sets. It provides a range of information. We'll just note for folks, if you're looking at the screen here, reported trends over time and the status of those cases as well. So Commander, what jumps out to you as being the most helpful for people? If they're going to look this up, what stood out to you that might be important for people to note?
What I really appreciate about this dashboard, it is completely user-friendly, that you don't have to understand how to manage the data, but you can look at what you're looking for. If you want to look by year, by your zip code, by the offense type itself. There's so many ways to look at the data, and it's all user-friendly. So that was very important. This was a very thoughtful process in developing this dashboard to ensure that the end user actually is able to digest what information we're providing for them.
Yeah, I was going to say that was what stuck out to me when this morning I looked at it and noticed how easy it was to be able to track some of that information. We don't often always get that when we get data to peruse through some of our stories, but we mentioned that dashboard is part of that 2022 settlement with survivors who sued the city. How does that fit into that agreement?
So part of the agreement was that we needed to be more transparent about what it is that we're doing and how we're doing it. And so this was really our attempt to address that. We want to be transparent with the public so that they know we are actively pursuing every case that comes to us, and that we want people to report. This is a underreported crime, and the reality is we can't do anything if we don't know about it. And so this is our opportunity to say, hey, this is what we're doing. We will work for you. We will take your case seriously. So we hope, my hope, and I think the department's hope, is that we are addressing the transparency with this is what we're doing. Please come to us if you need help.
So talk about what kind of work will go into keeping this dashboard up to date, and is the goal that this is something that will, last in perpetuity?
Yes, that is exactly it. We want to remain transparent. Just because the lawsuit was several years ago, in the future we want to completely be open about what we do, and every month the data is updated. So it will take 1 month for the data to be updated. As we go along, we will continually monitor the use of the website and see where can we make improvements. What more information are people actually asking for that may not be there, or what information is not being looked at all, so that we can make modifications in the future.
Okay, so changes could be coming in the future. How do you think this information being shared publicly now is going to perhaps improve public safety in Austin?
I think it's exactly what I just previously mentioned, that we want people to report to us. We want to help people. And so we want our survivors to understand, if you come to us, we will take you seriously. We will listen, and we will work your case as strongly and as hard as we can.
Talk about, if you can, these are such tough cases for someone to feel like they can come forward and report, and also for investigators, you all looking into these cases. I think just put into perspective for folks why this area of investigating is so sensitive.
It is such a personal crime. I mean, I don't believe, there's a more personal crime than this. And more often than not, it is a known perpetrator. And so that makes it even more difficult. So when you combine the emotion of the crime, the actual trauma, and the physicality of the crime, it is a whirlwind of emotions. And so that makes it sometimes difficult for survivors to come forward. And then You know, historically there has been a mistrust of the police, and obviously, you know, a lawsuit prompted this dashboard. And so we really are working hard to overcome that mistrust. And so if we can get the mistrust taken care of, and we can get people to understand this crime was not their fault, it is the perpetrator's fault, let us help you. I think that we will see an increase in reporting.
Well, people out there in Austin can now check out that dashboard online. But Commander Lichter, we appreciate you taking the time to talk more about this and giving us that. So thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you again for having me.
All right.